Section 107A. For the purpose of this act, any act of making, constructing, using, selling, or importing patented invention only for uses reasonably related to development and submission of information required under any law for time being in force in India or in country other than India. Suppose company A is there, they have patent for a drug, granted patent is there. This is an innovator company, we can say, who has granted patent and their own drug by clinical trial they have launched this drug. This is going to expire suppose in 2026, 20 April, it will be going to expire. So the patent expiry date is this date. But I am a competitor company, I am a generic company, suppose B. I want to sell this drug B, but whenever I will sell, I will infringe this patent till 2026. I will infringe if I am suppose launching in 2021 this product. If I am launching this drug, I will be infringing. If I am launching in 2025 also, I am infringing. I am infringing till 2026 whenever this patent is live. Till that time I am infringing if I am selling in market. So he can stop me by injunction and all. He can ask to the court. But if I am, suppose today's date is 2020, I am in April 2020. I have purchased this drug. I have purchased this, suppose this drug is in tablet form. I have taken this entire strip of 10 tablets. I am copying that. I am doing reverse engineering. Whatever starch, I am finding starch, lactose, glidant, everything suppose I find out. So all the ingredients and even the drug, whatever the chemical D was there. But I am not able to manufacture as this patent is in force. But I can make this final product ready to be launched in market. Whenever this patent will expire, I will launch. I will launch this in 2026. But I am doing a trial in my lab about same whether my final product will be similar to the innovative company product. So I have to make this similar. So I will do some bioavailability study in humans. I will compare this drug and the innovator drug. So I will compare this in humans. I have already done research in my lab about the same drug. So that is also exempted under section 47. And even I am doing human trial for that. Suppose the same drug, I am doing the human trial. And for human trial, I have to ask to the regulatory bodies. CDSCO is there. I have to go with some form. This is the regulatory part. I have to go, this I have made as per the GMP norms. Suppose I have made the industry norms is there, good manufacturing norms. So as per that norms I have made, and I am now telling CDSCO give me permission to do the bioequivalence bioavailability study in humans to compare that innovator drug and the generic drug is same. So all these activities, whatever research I am doing, these are all exempted from infringement. So these activities, research activities, these are exempted from infringement. So I can take 2-3 years for this bioavailability study. This company will take 2-3 years. So like that, if this is the case, then they can launch the product. All this activity will be exempted from infringement. So whatever the document I am submitting to CDSCO for this and regulatory submissions and all, so this will not be an infringement. So this is about Bolar exemption.